to all our friends around the world, in Norway and Holland and other places, I just want to say again, after a few months we're meeting with another pre-military academy, and this time in Kfar Hanasi in Higher Galilee. After a few months that these beautiful guys and girls already been with us and volunteers for our project with the winner of the Holocaust. And I just want to ask a few very, very simple questions. What they experience now after all this time. And we have Adi, Braun and Ophir, wonderful students that are adopting Holocaust survivors here in Rosh Pina and in Hazor. So we will start with Adi, and I want to ask her, we did the same things in Hebrew, in what way do you feel that this value, in what way do you feel that this project giving you and giving to your Holocaust survivor that you adopted? What is the value?
So first of all, I think that what it gives to me is going and talking with someone who is not the same age as me and has a different experience in life. It gives to me and it gives to them because we both learn something from each other. So I think it gives to both of us, and for her I think it gives something else to see someone who is young and we talk about the things and she hears about what I do and I hear about what she does in her life, and we very enjoy each other's company. So
when you leave the house, you feel lifted up?
I feel like now I know she's going to sit there and I wish I could stay more.
Adi mentioned a beautiful story before about the fact that her Holocaust survivor, she was not so well in the health matter. And please, Adi, tell what's happened later on when you start visiting her. How this health was changing a bit, or her mood, or whatever.
Okay, so when we started this year, she wasn't very well. She was in the hospital and we didn't meet her for a few times. And then when we started meeting her, so she was only in bed and she stayed there. And then each time we came, it was better. Sometimes she went to the living room and then we started taking walks together and talking, and then she starts like making food and doing things for herself, and it's just very nice to see that we are part of this. We get to see like how she was and how she is now, and we are
Who needs doctor when it's love, huh?
Yes.
Of course. Ron, your experience about your Holocaust survivor, what is the value that you receive, and also what is the value that your Holocaust survivor, to the point of view?
I think that the value that I get is, first of all, meaning. It's really meaningful to go there and to visit them once a week, repeatedly, turn their daily basic week to something unusual talks with outside people. I think it's really helping me to get to know the other population, the older population that I didn't get the chance to talk to them so much before. And I think it helping them to change their mood, to change their way of thinking, because they're meeting new people, and it's very helpful.
And when you leave, you feel lifted up, you feel like it's a great meaning for you, personally? And for her as well, of course. Ophir, the value that you're receiving from this visit, and what she's receiving from that visit?
I think Braun and Adi said it very well, that other than cleaning and cooking and helping with the just everyday things that she needs us to do, we help her with just to feel better, just to feel a little less lonely, to bring life into her house and to make her smile and to listen to her. I think that makes the greatest difference, to let her know that someone's listening to her.
And you feel also lifted up when you leave the visit.
Yeah.
Are you looking for it when you finish the visit? You're already looking for next week?
Yeah, definitely.
Where are you from, by the way? Your English, it's so good. Are you come from state?
Yeah, I was born in New York.
So, well, that's great. So that's why I will start with you, this time the second question.
Okay.
Ophir, in what way, especially, a person that made immigrant to Israel, your parents are Israelis or?
Yeah, they were born here in Israel.
Okay. But you born in America and in
Yes.
New York. What for you, this project with a Holocaust survivor, in what way you feel stronger to the Jewish side of you, to the Israeli side of you, to the connection to Eretz Israel, to the nation of Israel?
It definitely helps me feel more connected to the whole population in Israel, because at home you meet a very specific type of people and you hear about different societies and people and the elderly and the Holocaust survivors in Israel and their situation here and their struggle to live here. But you don't really meet them. You don't really know who's behind the.
So this is connect you more even to the nation?
It connects me personally to them and to the whole population. And the fact that I get to meet them and help them, it makes me feel a lot more connected, and I hope that I'll continue helping and seeing how I can help.
We're looking for it. We will be very happy to.
I think that in the Jewish part, it connects me very well to the Holocaust, which was a very important part in my family's history, and to come in the talk to Holocaust survivors, it shows me how can I help in the Holocaust and how important the Holocaust is to me, and it really connects me to the Jewish side, because the Holocaust was a really important part of the Jewish history, all the Jewish, and to come in first and talk to someone who's been there, it's something that.
Sorry that I'm interrupting. Do you feel, through what you say about the Holocaust, do you feel that now when the Holocaust survivors finally have a land of their own, Eretz Israel, do you think it means something to you too?
Of course, I think it's really important. It means everything, that they've been there, they been through the Holocaust, and now they live here in their own land, in the promised land, and the young people who's the next generation go there and talk to them and help them, and I think it means everything.
You think it's also teaching them, and you're asking, you think they've been to the exile, they've been to Europe when they had the Holocaust. Do you feel like that's message, it's also showing us how important it is to live here in our own land in Eretz Israel?
Of course, it means that we are here together, we are one community, we help each other, and it means everything.
Great. Adi.
Well, so for me, I think it gives a personality to me, to see like someone who their past is different than what I know. I mean, I know my grandparents and my family past, but I don't know her. And now I can see someone else, and this personality has a different history than mine, and she lives in a different place. And now the place that she talks about, I get more connected to it, because...
That's exactly what I want to ask. So do you feel, through the connection with your Holocaust survivor, that somehow her destiny, her history, it's also deep also connect to us?
Of course. And I think that it's very important that we stay like,
Not separate.
Yes, I think it's very important that we're not like separated and we stay together. Yeah, we stay united. Yes. And I think that this is the best way, like talking and getting to know each other. And her past is somehow our past, yes. And of course
So can we all agree, before we say thanks to our friends around the world, can we all agree that the most important for our country is to be united and unity?
Yes.
Hallelujah for that. I want to thank this wonderful student, as you can see, great example, and thank you all very much. Until the next time. Shalom, shalom.